Blessings and salutations, wonderful Pisces and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you. But how many of you, I truly appreciate your view. I feel super privileged that you would come through and trust to see if it's a message for you. Also, because it's general, I don't do personals at this time. I might say you when it's them, she when it's him. I call out astrology sign that may not even matter to you or even have to do with the message, but because I do the reads according to the astrology sign, I mention them because some of the viewers is important to them. Mind you, I like to know the astrology sign too. So either way, just telling you how the reads go. We're doing not only like we're doing mutable signs today. So mutable is more or less to adjust, the signs that adjust, the signs that, you know, move according to the fact that if this one door closed, that window open. For some, if you can't get there by train, you will get there by plane. Either way, you're getting there by any means. That adjustment for the goal to take on different roles is just very much Pisces mutable energy, okay? Especially with that fish up and downstream, is more or less showing as going against or with the current, okay? Pre-shuffle, I did see you manifesting some big, beautiful things, Pisces, okay? For this collective message, I see you really seeing it. Like you're focused on this Three of Wands energy of seeing how it comes in for your happiness, this Ten of Cups. You're manifesting something to work in a place to where it flows to you. It's not to where you want it to be so complicated. You want it to just feel like authentic, like just meant for you type energy here, okay? But we're gonna see what we have here. That's kind of like what I seen from the pre shuffle, but that could be a different message coming out from these other decks. So I'm gonna tell you I see for October 22 for Pisces. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Pisces. Amen. Amen. So let's see for Pisces, October 2022. October 2022 for Pisces, please. October 2022 for Pisces, please. October 2022. October 2022. And the reason I think, too, why you expect some of you are waiting for it to come to you is because for some of you, it's not about the pursuit anymore. Because it felt like for some of you, once it was done, it was more or less the less work the person would do, the more they expect for you. So it's more or less trying to see with this love that is not feeling like you're in lack, or you know, it's more than you need to take on, you know, that type of. Okay, let's see. I'm going to just see what comes out for you, Pisces. Let's see. October 2022. Okay. Again, the justice is in reverse, the imbalance here. Pardon the noise, hood NYC. You're going to hear sirens, dogs, maybe some kids, some arguing. Either way, I'm in my zen when I do these reads. Okay? Alrighties. Let's see for Pisces. It's an injustice, imbalance. You feel like something that was done unfair. Yeah, the challenge to do with the introspect and the realization of you investing and not receiving. Like you feel like you put a lot into something that didn't grow, so you can no longer, you know, do that anymore. For some of you, feeling like it's been injustice from you putting in energy that you haven't been receiving. You feel like you should have been. Things should be better for you as much as you invested. Let's just put it there. You didn't. Yeah, there go the Ten of Cups. You're not happy. Mind you, I seen in the pre-shuffle with this Ten of Cups upright that that's what you're looking to see, trying to see if this is going to pan out, if it's going to work out. And the injustice is that currently you're not happy. Your family foundations, things is, OMG, deceptive energy. Seven of Swords, Sons of a Goose. Yeah. Sun in reverse. Leo energy. But there goes the accountability. Yes. Judgment. Justice. Because it's see right now, it's in reverse. It seems like it's unfair. Look at this. Healing from the understanding, because it used to be upright. So for some of you, I think it's injustice because from you feeling as if from which you invested, for things to currently be still unhappy and deceptive, even until you're not even seeing, like some of you are not happy and don't see the, at one time you felt that way, I'm going to say that. At one time you felt like, okay, happy days, but I keep seeing this injustice and imbalance because of the fact that the family foundation is taking a major hit. And I think what's showing is that you taking accountability, but it seems like you're the only one. I see the Hermit here. As far as it taking some time to take some introspect, I do see you definitely in the process of this healing, taking this time you need to get grounded so you can manifest properly. And I think that's why you're not trying to make any effort. You letting it flow to you. You letting it come in. It's something that you reconsidered, like something was ended and then you started it again, that it's more or less feeling like it has to end. It's truly clear that in this commitment, the communication was off. It was a lot of juggling. That had to do with the future and the foundation, a lot of juggling. And I think what happened to Pisces is that some of you decided that it wouldn't, that you couldn't work together because you'd be stuck in your head about the instability and you feel like it's best for you to stand strong on your own instead of being stuck with somebody that you're stuck with. It's an imbalance, and you feel like you took a little bit too much time to feed into something that was very much like wanting to be catered to. And for some of you, you just wanted to connect because you have a lot of passion, and you wanted to heal. But it just seemed like as much as it was done, in order to really heal, it has to be a sense of doing that separately. Because doing it together has caused some contempt, resentment, and is not really trusted. That it's believed that people doing, like the other person is doing what is still aligned to really heal and reconcile. It's feeling like as much as you are trying to get things balanced, it's like it's resistance. And you realizing it may be too late. You might be thinking maybe it was too much done to resolve it. Okay. Okay, let's see. I want to see what we have for Pisces, please. Please show me what I need to see for Pisces. October 2022. Pisces, please. October 2022. Pisces highest good. October 2022. For Pisces. It's like they have passion for somebody that's still so guarded. It's like, I get it. It's not saying it's impossible, but it's just saying it is a recipe for disaster. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. For Pisces, let's see. October 2022. Okay. Got the Empress first. Set on Judgment, please. Yep. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. See the Fool, ready to take a leap. Because I feel like somebody feels as if the devil in disguise is like they being deceived between the intimacy. It's like come across feisty and fun, but there's a guarded energy as far as it being a long term because of this volcano. Some volcanoes are dormant, but this volcano energy is like at any given time it's gonna get hot. Yeah. Aries here. Capricorn. Ooh, confidence and excellence. Okay, some of you are really getting in the gear of really trying to be focused on where you're needed and helpful, where you could give from somebody who really is in a position of like, shows mentorship, charity. It's like more or less feeling like because you're not getting the balance or what you need from this connection, or it's more or less trying to keep your spirits up by doing what makes you feel good. Because it feels like even with this Pinocchio Geppetto, you really feel like somebody was pulling strings and you're trying to move forward to forgiveness where it shows this tower that you see things for what they are now. Because it's really looking like it's definitely always possible for an upgrade. It's looking like somebody thinking that you have to do anything or you have to be in this injustice, or feeling like you have to be like once you take accountability that they have to keep beating beating that horse, or making it feel like they're still gonna hit you with the guilt, or make you feel like your debt ain't paid, when it's more or less like this is who the debt is paid to, is with the judgment. The Most High is like, we could apologize and change our ways, but for more or less feeling like this energy of being forever in debt is like, what? It's showing that definitely like somebody's cutting the strings. Like, if you don't forgive me, I forgive myself. Because for you not to forgive me and you're not perfect, it's like, sure, it's more or less saying that you're freeing yourself. And they're going to be like, when they see that you are moving towards your destiny, oh, they're going to try to bring you back in heavy, offering you all types of things. Like, even with this heartfelt plea, I kid you not, they might even offer you a 2 or threesome. Like, like, I promise you, it's like it's like it gets real heavy for some. It's like once it's made, like where you're trying to make it work and then you give up and be like, okay, this ran its course, I'm gonna go my way. They don't expect you to do that. So then they turn around and be like, wait a minute, hold on for a second. Wait, I love you. Hey, I'm gonna give you this. What about this? But it's more or less out of a lack. I'm not gonna say desperation. It's a lack feeling. Yep. But let me tell you this, even in the introspect and the rest that you was taking, something started to grow within. Maybe some of you are pregnant, but it's definitely showing that you had to take a rest because you had to really focus on what you needed as far as your primary purpose. Thank you. So now we're looking at where you invested and it just didn't do for you what you thought it would. It actually was stagnating and you feel like you could no longer invest because it's showing like it's out with the old, some juggling, and with the new, a happy way of balancing it too. It's like you're learning from certain things and what to do and what not to do. So what you see as far as this unhappiness, this Ten of Cups is in reverse. Your family, everything is more or less trying to make a move to victory. You don't want the negativity. You don't want to be judged harshly. So you're gonna do it in a way where it looks like it's it's for a good journey, for good karma, for success, ensure success. Pardon Hood soundtrack, NYC. Sirens. I hope they get to who they need to help to. I hope this message gets to who needs to receive it too. Where I see this deception and strategizing stuff has to inspire this independent energy. It's like, oh, every person for themselves. Copy that. I'm going to focus on me and start to really build where I need to be. And guess what? It wasn't a happy thing for you to do because you didn't expect it to be this way. It was like a nostalgia of the past, thinking like, yo, this would never, it felt like it was never thought that this would be. But now when you see what it is, you definitely realize that there's greener pastures ahead. Yeah. Now, who's here is Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Yeah. Let's see what else we have here for Pisces, please. October 2022. October 2022. Mind you, everybody's here for the sake of just knowing, because I do see pentacles and swords and cups and wands. It's like, yeah. Let's see. For Pisces, please. For Pisces, please. Please show me what I need to see. I think, too, for some of you Pisces, you learned that this imbalance, that you feel this injustice for trying to do things right or fix a situation, is more or less realizing that doesn't mean there's something wrong with how you move, because that doesn't work with this individual. It's just saying, it's just letting you know that it wasn't going to work with certain people who don't do the work. Okay? Let's see. For Pisces, please. For Pisces, please. October 2022. October 2022. Pisces, please. October 2022. Three of Pentacles. Yes, wasn't working. It looks like, oh, look at all these major arcanas. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sugar honey iced tea. Here comes an apology. Yeah, because it wasn't working. It wasn't coming together. The ingredients, the temperature, something wasn't right. And even with this apology, is more or less still coming from a sense of immaturity, because they felt forced to make a move. And they had to, like, literally stand strong, because it was no longer this, for some, hold on, forced to take a direction, stand strong, because it wasn't moving to a good place. It was more or less to take this journey on your own.
Because you no longer want to compromise with them. You don't see it being a victory doing so. You feel like you juggled enough and you want to stand on your own. That's just what I see here. I see Sagittarius again. Pisces just sitting right there in the middle. Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Leo. Now, yeah, you more or less want to, with this Empress, it's with this Three of Pentacles, you want to work on focusing on that what's grown within you. Your priorities is about expanding and being truly in your worth, because you really see all of these things that you're capable of doing and have done through the pain and everything. And it's also showing what you're no longer going to invest, because what you juggle with everything that you did, they won't take accountability. Certain things you realize and even pour it into it anymore is stagnating. There goes with this unhappy family, or your cups is not filled, your 10 of cups is not happening, because that's why you want to move to victory. Because for some of you, you've been tied to something because of a history, or because of a fact that it's more or less where you've been enlightened in the process, but still feels tied to something. And even what you see in a deceptive energy, you standing on your own is it's even in being independent. It's held with some secrets here. It's more or less, but you're not telling them either. It's more or less you saying because you tried to be honest, and now with this situation of them still showing so much resentment and contempt, this whole this nostalgia of the past and what could possibly be is still making you feel so imbalanced, like an injustice. Taking this accountability is also seeing the sun is in reverse twice. This sun is in reverse. This justice is in reverse twice. I just feel like it's just an injustice and imbalance that you just feel like to be stuck unhappy, where they're not giving in to try to make amends or try to make it work. If that's what they don't, if they want to do that, let's do it. If you don't, let's stop making each other miserable. Whew. Alrighties. Let's see for advice and outcome here. Advice and outcome. Advice and outcome for Pisces, please. Advice and outcome, October 2022. Advice and outcome. Advice and outcome, please. Pisces, please. Advice and outcome. Show me I need to see. Right in the cut is the strength in reverse with the high priestess. Some of you, like I said, you don't feel like you can stand strong in this connection any longer. It's like you see what it is, and some of you, they don't even know that you are like done or no longer giving into them. You giving into you. You seeing the powerfulness of who you are, and it's not about them anymore. You putting weight. You believing for some of you that it depends on them too coming together with you is a reality that you came to see that was basically hindering you in a way. I mean, we learn from our lessons and everything, so everything is, I don't believe it's in vain to do certain, to go through certain things, especially if it teaches something really worthy. I don't know. I'm just going to just say, the fact that we're human and we make mistakes is not for us to come down on ourselves so hard. Advice and outcome, please. Ooh, a lot of arguments and yeah, it seems like it's a lot of arguing, resisting, competition. It makes you feel like you have no choice but to make a move while you still can. Look, the strength is in reverse again. No longer feeling like you need to stand strong in this. It's like, yeah, why stand strong if somebody's already being deceptive and lying? And so it shows even down to the introspect that you needed to take. Look at this. To get to your wish fulfillment, freeing yourself, pouring onto the things you need. Look at this. This justice keep coming out in reverse. Libra energy. This imbalance is really injustice. Goodness gracious. What is the injustice here? The imbalance. Secrets. Untold story in reverse. Somebody is literally see it as it not being a possibility of being anything but they thought it was, but it's still giving off this, you know, everything is fine, we got good vibes, let's have a good time. But it's really not that. Somebody's very, very much looking to separate themselves and be independent as soon as possible. They want this ending. They just try not to make it so chaotic on their way out. And for some, the reason why, and I'm sorry that I said this, but I have to say it. For some, they return, or whether somebody do return, it's because they have nowhere else to turn. Sugar honey iced tea. Somebody, it literally is returning, or, let me see. See somebody definitely focus on their wish fulfillment and stability. But I do see somebody not trying to come back because they alternative didn't work out for them. To see travel, taking on the world in a whole different way. I do see that. Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio again. Everybody's here. I'm just telling you the major arcanas. Okay? Let's get more clarifying message on this advice and outcome. Pisces, please. Yeah, some of you truly feel like just things is not fair. Like it's an injustice, an imbalance. Let's see for our wonderful Pisces, please. October 2022. Come on now. Okay, that was difficult. Alrighties. Pisces, please. Pisces, please. Clarification, please. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. What I see at the, beautiful, it's the Ace of Cups. Much love. Much love. It even shows this new beginning for you. And it shows like you're letting go of a really entitling energy. Yeah. You're not committed to that type of energy. The communication is delayed and slow moving and just really, it's just willfully unaligned. As much as you're trying to give into this connection or try to fix it, it more or less was giving much resistance, much resentment as well. Now it shows this part where you're like no longer I can stand strong because this is not a good feeling. It's not working out. This Three of Cups is in reverse. It's not good vibes. Even down to this deception here is to let you know that somebody been strategizing and lying to where it let you was forced to like head over heart to make a decision. It took you some time to really digest that because when you seen that, it kind of took you back because it more or less showed this Queen of Cups to the flip. Started looking as like, let me check out what I need to do to get back and feeling good about myself, to my wish fulfillment, to my happiness. Because this imbalance shows that somebody was literally connected, like literally the injustice is showing that there is not independence. That's what it's showing. That's the injustice. I was trying to see what was the injustice. The injustice is the fact that you should be independent, able to expand, and somebody's deception is trying to hinder that. Where it shows the secret is that you know. The confirmation is that you're resisting the fact that they keep wanting to fight. They want to argue. They want to compete. They want to. It's just a lot of that going on. So more or less you're saying to yourself, I'd rather move to a place where it's give and take and a good place to move to victory. Cool, calm, fair, and focused. No longer give in to things that's self-serving and manipulative. And you put enough time into something that's not aligned, feeling stuck, and your happiness is right there. As long as you have to do is take the time to see, to put the perspective in that it was your wish fulfillment was there for you. You just had to heal and rest and get ready for it because more or less you're not in the process of trying to deal with stuff with tact and diplomacy because there's an injustice here when you try to move that way. You're not interested in these options right now. Right now, you're just interested in setting up a place to where, because you're not in control of things the way you want to, as far as this, the plan you had at hand has changed. So more or less, it's like okay, adjusting to that, healing from that understanding, and putting your armor on to get away from the aggression. You're no longer in your head. You see your worth and your abundance. And you see when people don't want to work with you, they literally trying to hinder you from your wish fulfillment, which again is the injustice. Okay. Yeah. That's what I see because it looks like, yeah, they try to shake and break your future because they didn't, because it had changed with y'all being, like having a future together. So they really wanted you to feel as shook as they was over this new path, this new way of doing things. But for what you see, you don't even like, you already seen what you need to see for as far as the injustice and how things are panning out. So now more or less you're trying to work on the things that you need to do so you can ensure that doesn't happen to you again. But there is a new beginning.
Alrighties, that's what I see for you wonderful Pisces. Let me know in the comment below if you choose to. But either way, I hope you have a blessed day. Till the next time, love and light.